serious medical condition? Is it an airplane? No! It's a Greece death metal band featuring the Prague Orchestra. Sounds nerdy, sounds fun. Let's analyze some vocals. I know this isn't vocal related at all, but the dynamics in the violin are superb. These are top-notch orchestrals. Holy shit. So, we're starting out with upper tongue tunnel false chord lows. You can hear the effect of the tongue very well in the enunciation of the word borderland, where he goes like borderland, borderland. The mouth closing slowly changes the position of the tongue and thereby switches the overtones that we can hear throughout the syllable. Also in the word treachery, we can hear a little pig squeal, treachery, which is also a result of the tongue technique at play here. For some of my viewers this might come as a surprise, but death metal bands have been doing upper tongue tunnel lows way longer than deathcore bands at this point. Mostly with false chords though. So the same principle that we already talked about is at play here, and it's especially strong in the word secret, where he doesn't say secret, but secret. Secret! It's very cool, very good use of over-enunciation here. The deeper secret! Misinformation is the key! When I first experimented with these sorts of false chord screams, the biggest problem I faced was overcompression. So to get the aesthetic right with these sorts of death metal screams, you need to stay so relaxed inside of your clean voice that you give away the impression of some sort of an evil speech rather than someone screaming his heart out. And when you relax like that, you usually don't put that much power into your breathing. And what happens when we compress hard into our false chords but don't give the strong push from the belly? Well, we overcompress, which means your voice gets stuck below the compression medium. It sounds like this. My voice is just not coming through. And what do we do in that case? We could either press stronger from the belly, which will make our voice pass through the compression medium, like this. But for a lot of people, a very strong push from the belly can go hand in hand with more vocal strain. So the other option that we have is we can start with as little distortion as we can and then slowly lean into the distortion, thereby making sure that our voice does exactly what it's meant to do to deliver these lines, and also making sure that we can get the distortion right. Especially with false chords, your mantra should be to earn the distortion, not to look for shortcuts. Either way you choose, it's a very hard thing to learn and to balance right. So, this dude knows his shit. Are you trying to get out screams of yourself that scares your grandma? We can help you with that. With our personalized coaching program over at Scream On, we can help you unleash the most brutal scream out of your system. And if you're fast enough, you might be able to get your first lesson today. Let's continue. So what I think is really interesting about these more classical death metal styles, especially with false chords, is that the distortion has less sustain than what I'm used to hearing. You could say there is a rhythmic dimension to the consonants, which is very rare actually. The whole acoustic image of the song gives away this idea that there's a clear division between consonants and vowels. The trapezoid to snare the wolf. What I also notice is that there is a lot of reverb on the vocals, which I think is to accommodate for this. It neatly creates the illusion that the vowel is sounding a bit longer than the singer allows it to. And what I think is really cool about doing it like that is that you can take the whole enunciation to another level with it. You can move your tongue and teeth more aggressively and create more in-your-face consonants with it. Doing it like this will allow you to create more spacious-sounding consonants, which can come off more aggressive. With more modern metal and core screamers, you usually don't have this amount of reverb on your vocals, though. Most singers I encounter shorten their consonants to the absolute minimum so that they can sound as sustained and strong as they can in their screams. And to me, it's just fascinating how differently metal screamers can approach enunciation according to the musical effect thereafter. Let's continue. What's interesting about this breakdown section here is that his voice became stronger. You could say he aims further away with a true voice inside of the scream. The demon who gives the speech is becoming more aggressive, you could say. In the beginning of the song, he was a bit more calm inside of his true voice, and now that he's aiming further away, he can sound more aggressive and thereby match the intensity that the instrumental is giving him. That's it! Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this little excursus into more classic death metal vocals. Feel free to write down in the comments what song you want covered next. And also please leave a like and subscribe to my socials. It would mean the world to me. Until next time!